Hello everyone, this is Dr. Lennon, and I just wanted to walk you through the website on Blackboard to show you how the course basically works. So when you enter the Blackboard course, you should see basic announcements, and generally those are posted as long as they're relevant to whichever module. I just sent out an email about an extension for Module 1 since this week started on a Wednesday. I'm going to give you all the way until Tuesday next week. So it'll kind of overlap with Module 2, but Module 1 should just be a little bit of basic review. So there are 2 Start Here activities I asked you to complete. So basically, one, just emailing me to make sure you know how to email me and get in contact with me if you have any questions. And then there's also a distance learning quiz that you can find by clicking the online survival guide on the left-hand side of this tab. So do that and then send me an email, and then you'll have some idea of how well you are prepared for an online course and how to get in touch with me. And that's basically it for the Start Here. The main 2 parts of the course that you'll be doing every week, the tabs that are important for you, are the Learning Modules tab and the Mindtap tab. So let's first start with Learning Modules. If you click Learning Modules, you should see one module available for us. So this week's topic is statistical review, so we'll be covering roughly chapters 1 and 2 in the book. And basically have the introduction, the sections we're covering, the learning objectives, and then you'll have a mini calendar in each module for what the due dates are. So I've got everything due generally on the last day of the module, so you can work at your own pace. So they're all set to Tuesday, due by 11:59 p.m. So there's 3 things. A Mindtap Chapter 2 assignment, a quiz number 1, and a Blackboard private journal. The Blackboard journals are just kind of some self-reflective pieces so you can gauge your own learning in the course and get some feedback to me. Basically, they'll be every 2 modules, so you won't expect one of these in Module 2. You have some suggested practice, some web files that sometimes are pertinent, so there's some things in there. I couldn't find them for the new book, so this is technically to the old edition. If I do get some new ones, I'll post those. And then video tutorials. So generally, I make my own video tutorials for all the Mindtap stuff, but this section doesn't have a Mindtap for Chapter 1, no assignment there. So I've got a bunch of other videos posted. Most of these I took from Khan Academy, but modules 2 through 7 or 8 will be ones that I make myself. And if you ever have questions, I'm happy to make another video there. Let's see, what else? Module assignments. Okay, so for all the module assignments that aren't in Mindtap, which are basically quizzes and tests, you'll click here. And, you have some submission instructions, and this is quiz number 1. There's basically 3 questions with some parts that you can answer using Excel, or you could handwrite them out and take a picture and do that. Just please try and include them in one file if possible. That way it's easier for me to grade. The more files you have, the longer it takes, and it really slows me down. So basically, for these, you can write them all out by hand. You can use them in Excel, but you want to be able to show your work. So I know what you're doing, not just type in, 10 answers. And then the Module 1 journal. So for the Quiz 1, you'd click the Quiz 1 icon, and then basically what you do is, don't worry about write submission, just browse your computer and attach whatever file you're using if you took a picture or if you have some document that's a single PDF file. And the same basically with the journal. So the journal, you click here. See if the description's there. Yeah, so basically a 75 to 100 word statement, just a paragraph or so that reflects, learning personal challenges and things that you found in the course that may, you might find useful for work in the future. So you just create journal entry and then add it, and then that'll be graded. Okay, so the last thing to look at is Mindtap. So basically you click this Mindtap icon, and then click Mindtap, and you're directed to the course. This is an external thing. So what it's going to do is it's going to prompt me for some sort of login system. If you've already had a Cengage Learning MindLink account in the past, you may get an error that says found overlapping records. And as far as I can tell, what that means is, the way I know to get around it is basically you have to create a new account using a different email. I've had students try and contact tech support to get it worked out, but it seems like it's some sort of error on their part that they haven't been able to resolve. So if you don't want to try and fight through the tech support, what you can do is you can just go ahead and create a new account using a different email and then get your course set up that way. And then you shouldn't run into that error again. So basically, it prompts you right here, and it prompts you to pay for the course. So there's temporary access to the course until June 28th, but after that, basically, you're going to have to pay online. And I don't know if there's a different way to get a cheaper access code. I know it costs $135, but this is the course software that we're required to use. So sorry about that. If you do find something secondhand, I know people have been able to do that in the past with my math lab through like eBay or Google. I would just make sure they have a valid return policy, or that they're verified, so that if something goes wrong, you get your money back. So basically, that's how you go into Mindtap. And if I exit the preview here, I can show you what it actually looks like. So if I click Mindtap from, this is the instructor view. So we get the weekly calendar. There's a number of things that you can do here. So it opens to gradebook, but over here you have the textbook that you can go to. There's plenty of links, but generally the way I do is I click the date manager, and there's a bunch of different things. Basically, as we go through, the things that I'm going to make do are going to be the assignments. So there's no chapter 1 assignment, but there is a chapter 2 assignment. So for Mindtap, there's some helpful videos that they've built. You can watch those. Or as I said, you can watch the videos I post. A lot of times mine will be a little more pertinent than theirs. So let's click the assignment. And click start the assignment, and then we'll have basically each assignment's around 4 to 5 questions. And you just go through there. So this one we're talking about, are we trying to find categorical or quantitative data? So age, that's quantitative. Male or female, those are categories. So that's categorical data. And you can click check my work to see if we get them right along the way to save your results. So we got these 2 right and these 2 wrong, and then you just go through and finish the questions. So those 5 are all you've got to do for the first assignment. So hopefully that helps you get a little walkthrough through the course, and hopefully you know where everything is located now. If you still have any questions, just send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So thanks, and good luck on Module 1.